This is Kathy Marshall with 12-Step Roadmap Training. Today we're going to go over a little bit about what Google Plus is all about. First of all, you're going to just go to google.com and you're going to click on the U+. Now keep in mind you've already created a Gmail account, which was done in a previous Google app training. You'll then need to go ahead and log in. This is a brand new Google Plus account, so what we're going to do is go through all the steps on things you can do with Google Plus. First of all, we're going to have a name, and that name will be Jennifer Bagley. We're going to have a gender and a birth date. At this point in time, if you want to help your friends recognize you, this would be a good time to add a photo. So we are going to go ahead and add a photo for this account, and we'll select a photo from our computer. And just for educational sakes, we're just going to go ahead and grab a square looking photo that we already have pre-prepared. And we're just going to put this 12-step roadmap. If you were doing a personal account, you'd be doing a face. So we're going to go ahead and upload that picture. And you'll see that you have the ability to crop the image and also rotate it to the left and the right. I'm not going to do any fancy things. I'm just going to go ahead and see if we can get the bulk of our picture in this capture area here. And we're going to set this as our profile photo. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue and we're going to upgrade. Google Plus is now going to give you the option to get connected with a few people, and I am going to go ahead and get connected with me, and I'm going to put in Kathy Marshall, and I'm going to go ahead and add myself as a friend, and now you'll see that Kathy Marshall is a friend. We'll go ahead and continue. That's going to ask you to get the chance and opportunity to follow some things that you would like to follow as far as on Google Plus. And you can definitely pick different things like movies. You can connect with Google, so Google can update you on some things. If you're a big sports fan, you can also follow some art and design and onward. You can actually do some search and really get connected with some really great people on Google Plus. We're going to go ahead and press the continue button. And now we're going to have this the ability to be able to update some of your information. And this is going to be a public profile and photo. Now we went ahead and selected an image, which is 12-step roadmap. Again, you can pick something that would be related to a person if you would so desire. This gives you the opportunity to actually type in some information about your company. And of course, Jennifer is the CEO of CI Web Group, where you've gone to school, where you've lived, and just general information. We're going to go ahead and finish this. This is pretty self-explanatory. And now the profile has been saved. All right. You're going to have quite a few things that are going to allow you to learn more. Today we're going to go ahead and walk through some of the learn more things and how to navigate on Google. There's a lot of big help factors here on this area. And the best way to get started is really to go up to the home area and go to your profile. This profile area, please take a moment to complete and fill out as much as you can. If you have a cover that you'd like to put put a picture, you can actually change this cover. You can actually put something that they already have here in the profile for Google+, or you can actually upload a picture. And we're going to find our picture that we've used in the past. Uploading pictures to Google Plus is really pretty straightforward, and will really accept a lot of different sizes, and it will resize for you. So you shouldn't have too much trouble with this one, but if you do and need some help, you can reach out on 12steproadmap.com and just request help, and we can actually hook you up with an expert that can actually give you a solution. And we're going to select this cover photo. And now we have a pretty nice looking banner. Not too bad for just a couple of clicks. The next step we're going to do is we're going to go and get hooked up with just a few people that would be some good strategic people to meet with. And obviously there's some famous people, a lot of different people. We also have Casey Eberhardt, who I'm definitely going to be adding, and we're going to add him as a friend. You can see now that we have Casey in our circle. We have quite a few people here. Maurice Domino, he's a corporate speaker, corporate event speaker, who we definitely want to meet up with, and on and on. So that gives you the chance. Now, if you don't see anyone over here on the side, obviously because of other connections, then what you can do is actually just type in a name. So I'm going to actually type in Jennifer Bagley. And you'll find that we do have Jennifer Bagley here in several areas. So we can definitely just click on that Jennifer Bagley, and we can add this person to our circles. And we're good to go. Now let's go back to our profile now, and we're going to go and click on Photos next. Photos are a lot of fun, and this is a great place that you can start adding your pictures, start creating your community, tag people, with some of the different pictures that you can show, you can share, and then they have drop downs where you can add more photos and download to these different albums that you can create on Google+. Just keep in mind that if you have a picture and you add it, then everyone's going to be able to see it. So a good experience and a good way to create your community. The next section is the What's Hot area, and this is really just for your knowledge. This is just different people on Google+, and just some of the different things out there that you can read and watch. And obviously can be some silly things, but actually some really great speakers and good recommendations on Google+ as well. So you can filter through those things. The next step is communities. Communities are a lot of fun. And this is just a really great way to get connected with other communities and see what they're doing. And so you could definitely click on any of these and being able to get involved and actually look, and you can actually join the community by just clicking here. So please take a time and take a look at communities as well. Now here's a really great section on Google+ called Events. Now events are amazing, and we can actually do just a separate training just on events. But we're going to just give just a brief overview, and then we may do a much longer discussion on these. And with Google Events, this is just one really big section of Google+ that's used quite often for people that do virtual meetings, Google Hangouts, webinars, and even live meetings at facilities. And what you would first want to do is create an event. And what I like to do, you can take a quick tour, obviously, if you so desire, but you have the ability to be able to change your theme, which is a lot of fun. And you can change this, or you can actually upload a picture. So if you want to change the theme and you actually want to upload your own photos, you can do that as well. I'm just going to click a nice leaf type theme just for the fun of this evening. And then event title is the ability for you to type the title. And for example, if you're a physician and you're going to do a health and wellness event, update at your office, and you're going to invite the community, obviously the title could be Health and Wellness by Dr. Franklin. And you could click on this additional event options, and actually you can invite, guests can have the ability to invite other people. Guests can add photos, or you can hide the guest list if you so desire. You can click on the advanced section, and you can actually make this an online event. You can make this event on air where anyone could view the event and actually be able to watch you live at your event. And you can also even show more options, which is really going to open up this area over here, so you can actually click here and actually be able to add quite a few things. Now, we're going to be doing an extensive training just on Google Hangout and Live on Air shortly, but today what we're going to focus on is a live event like at a doctor's office, for example. This gives you the ability on this particular area to obviously add the date and the time, and also the ability to pick a time. You could pick 7 p.m. and even add an end time. So if you had 7 to 9 p.m. and then you need to be logged in to your Google account to have the right time zone. And obviously I am in Central Time. You can add your location and actually just type in an address. If you have the name of your facility, that will work as well. And this is also an option. It's not required. Now, details is going to just be more about the agenda of the meeting, giving a little bit of reason why people need to attend your meeting, and also if you have like any giveaways, free things that you're going to be offering, this is a really good place to put that information in. Website URL obviously would need to start with this http:// and then you would add your domain. That's with almost everything with Google, with your website, with so many things, so just keep that in mind or it won't be clickable. The website URL is optional, so just remember that this is available for you. Now, if you have an event where people need to pay and you have some sort of event system like Eventbrite, or you're going to use PayPal or whatever your system is, Meetup, well, here is the place you can put a link for people that are going to pay to come to your event. So that's a really, really neat feature. And also YouTube URL. If you have a promotional video that's going to talk about your event, this is a really great asset for you, so you can definitely use that. If you have any type of special parking that your people need to know about, versus they have to park at the top of the garage and then come down 10 flights of stairs or take the elevator 10 flights down, this is a good time to place this information. If it's going to be free parking and when they get to your event you're going to stamp their parking ticket, that's good for people to know that they won't have to pay for their parking. Important stuff. So here's a really neat area, and remember when we talked about pitting people, placing people in your circles? Well, this is a really, really cool feature. This can save you so much time. How many of you are doing emails, invites, and you have to go searching for your list? You know they're in your email list, but you really don't have it prepared in a nice, orderly fashion. Well, if you put people that you are connected with, that you're going to be inviting to your events, that are connected with your business, and you put them in your circles, what's really cool is you can just go simple click here, you can add your circles, and it's done. It's extremely done. You can do extended circles, which are basically people that are connected with your friends, and you've created more circles. The circle thing is a lot of fun, and you can really, really do some cool things with this. You can actually do emails directly in here. You can pull people by their name. A lot of different ways you can use this too. So please use this to your advantage. Okay? All right. Fantastic. So for an event, we're going to talk a little bit more about doing things, planning a hangout. The hangouts, if you're going to do one that's private, you can have up to 10 people, including yourself, so that would be only 10 total that can be on a hangout if it's private. Versus if you are going to do something live on air, you can still have guests, but then your actual video event will be showing on Google Plus, and then will upload automatically into YouTube and will save as a video. And you're going to learn more about that with Casey Everhart. The other part that's more than cool is whenever you get ready to do that live hangout right before your broadcast, you have the ability to give an embed code that can go on a WordPress website with a page. That embed code can then go to, for example, CaseyEverhart.com/live. You can have that live page that you're driving your traffic to with that embed code. It can be an amazing experience. And that's a great way to drive traffic prior to your live event. Now, I'm going to tell a story. Jennifer Bagley, who I've been working with for 7 years, we have been booking her to speak for a very, very long time. One of the things that we have learned that works is when you have an event coming up, you're going to do a before, you're going to do a during, and you're going to do an after promotion. That is something that has been religious with our company. So being able to have great tools to help you to reach more people, can be amazing experience. But as Jennifer and Casey Everhart are going to be speaking to y'all about, that you have to have the right behaviors. You have to have the ability to be able to learn and be open to change. So all of these technology tools, they can be busy, they can be hard, can be so important in helping you with your promotions. So let's go on back to this area here, and let's go to Hangouts. Now Hangouts, actually I'm going to skip. I'll go ahead and click on it so you can see what it looks like, but you're going to be doing this with Casey Everhart, and this is very, very straightforward in the fact that you can actually schedule a Hangout on air, or you can just schedule a plain hangout with a solo person. You can actually even start what we call a video party, and that's where you can invite people and just start your party. So it's really just a lot of fun with Google Hangouts. But the other part to it is if you have strategic partners and you want to interview each other, you want to talk about topics and make that a digital footprint, a piece of digital information that will be permanent on Google, that you can utilize on WordPress, on blogging, and giving content out to what people need about your message. So just some really great capability here with Google+. Let's keep going down. We're going to talk a little bit about pages. Pages, we're not going to create one today, but a page is all about your company. So whenever you create a Google+ account, it has to be attached to a name. Now today we have it attached to Jennifer Bagley, who's our most loved and very honorable CEO. And so we actually named that page, it's attached to the name of Jennifer Bagley, but we did call it 12-Step Roadmap Train. Okay, now you can create a page to your account that could be like a business page, and you could call that 12-Step Roadmap. It could be training, it could be education, whatever you want to call it, and you can actually have multiple pages because it says on here your pages. So keep in mind that you have the ability to have multiple pages within one Google+ account. Let's go back over to this side again now, and we're almost done. We're going to click on Local. And this is just really for your information, for you to be able to help you find places in your area that would be helpful. Things that you're looking for is for places for eat, entertainment, if you need help with your business, etc. And you can actually do a search and actually find just about anything you would like, and remembering this is attached to Google. All right. And then the last section here is the settings. And inside the settings allows you to be able to set notifications. And I think this is really important for those of you that run somewhat of a private business versus you want select people to be attached to you if you're a VIP person, but you really don't want to be contacted by a lot of people. This allows you to set your notifications so you don't have those worries versus most of us are wanting to get our message out and get our company out here. So really these are quite open, and people want they want all of their circles to be able to reach them. So keep in mind as you're reading through here that you can customize things, you can share endorsements, you can have notification delivery, you can add phone numbers, add email addresses, you can manage your subscriptions, you can receive notifications by email or phone when someone does a post, someone includes you in a circle. I mean, it is really, Google has really done a super job on giving you an application that can really make a difference in your business if you use all the parts of it. Again, keep in mind as you're going through here, when you're done, you always want to come down here and save the information. So again, this is Kathy Marshall with 12-Step Roadmap Training. I hope you enjoyed this evening's training on Google+. And get ready, we're going to be doing the next training on setting up a YouTube channel and also doing a Google Hangout with Casey Everhart. Thank you again.